Howdy. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Sorry, a little bit of a delay getting some stuff set up. I thought I had everything I needed, all set to go, ready, steady. I didn't. Sorry about that. Somebody. God, apologies here. That's the better light by far. But you kind of defaulted to this every time I turned it back on. Hello, Tommy. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am just working on getting something set up for myself because apparently the last time I streamed, or one of these times I streamed previously, the stream actually stopped working, and everybody who was watching at the time was literally watching in the background, as in they weren't actually actively watching me play. They just had it on to kind of help me out with my viewer count, and they were listening to the audio, which was working fine. But the video apparently had stopped. It was frozen. It was freaking out. It was going crazy. It wasn't quite right. Something along those lines. And I didn't know that. And like I said, nobody was paying attention enough to tell me. So that's what happened. So now I'm trying to get things set up so that I get more of an alert or more of a sense of when something like that actually happens. Because these are things I can fix, but people have to point out when something has gone awry. That's the thing. And if they don't, I can't do anything about it. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We should be good to go. The stuff for Raid has come to an end. The panel is going to disappear probably later tonight. I don't think the code's active anymore. It went well. I got 17 out of 20. I'm going to get a nice little paycheck for it. Doesn't look like I'm going to get it till next month, though. I thought it was going to be a lot faster. But that's okay. We'll get it figured out. All right. We are coming back into Control. It's been a while. I've been looking forward to getting back into this for a while. It's the first time I'm actually playing on my new monitor, so we're going to kind of mess around a little bit with this and get everything set back up again. We should be good. All right. I have Giganto Thing of Water. Hey, Seon. It came in muted? Oh, weird. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not muted now, right? Everything is good? Welcome in. All right. We are headed into the last DLC for Control, which is AWE, which is, of course, as you know, all about Alan Wake. AWE Control terminology is Altered World Event. In some of the fans' terminology, it is the Alan Wake episode. We're going to see. As there is a new gun form, a new service weapon form. I am looking forward to seeing it. I am looking forward to trying that one out. And we're going to see how this looks. But I do have something set up now to where if something does go horribly awry and nobody happens to mention it, I will actually see it on another device. And I should be able to see chat a little bit easier and a little bit better now than I did before. Operative word. Should. Alright, here we go. It's been quite a while. I actually jumped on to and kind of started a new game of Control on something else
relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going through the Panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any Ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission.
How are things looking? Is it looking good? Are we looking stuttered? I need to know. Well, she looks thrilled to be alive, doesn't she?
Who moved my waveform? Sorry.
Anyway, I kind of played around with a new game on a different system so I could remember how to play. Get back into the controls. It's like, okay.
Engulfed the elevator.
It is.
There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Oh, that was cool. Nakomi! Hi. Alright, let me know if that lag gets worse. By the way, Nakomi, if you haven't noticed, I made some adjustments in the Discord, and we're going to have some conversations about it later. But hello! Good to see you. Welcome in. Let's go say hello to Mr. Wake. This is going to be fun. Oh, yeah. Go back, yeah, is it the lag? I'm wondering if the lag is my end or something else. We're going to find out. That's very dark. Let's take our time. Lag's getting worse? Okay. Is anybody else getting the same lag? Just kind of bounce around a little bit. How is it now? Okay. Bitrate seems steady. Everything looks good on my end, but I'm not saying that things aren't good on your end. I'm just saying I'm not getting the same results. Nothing more, nothing less. Nice. I'm glad you got the notification in Discord. I like that new notification system. I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Anyone here?
Guess not.
This is freaky. Let me pull something up real quick.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Like I said, I'm spending a little bit of time trying to remember how to play. Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland. Here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Carolyn Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations are not archived yet. The only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They're lost, I'm afraid. 2017. Wish I had a bigger solid state drive. I've been trying to clear the one on my PC out because it's less than 20% free. But it's hard to clear it out without getting rid of stuff I might want. Also, want to have as much as possible on both PC and external in case I lose one or the other. Cloud backups. If you could afford them, you should do cloud backups.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Ooh, I like. That is an awesome start. Oh man, this is gonna be cool. A dark place. Explore the investigation sector. All right. I don't think my aunt would let me pay for subscription service to cloud backups on top of my already having bought an external for backup, unfortunately. Well, here's a question for you in regards to that. Do you have an Office subscription? Because it comes with a terabyte of cloud storage. Maybe you could justify something like that. Darling investigation. Official findings report. R.E. Dr. Casper Darling. Internal Confidential. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland. Internal Investigation D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite accounts of anonymous blank regarding inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed the blank's code name to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend investigation into blank research. I can almost fill in some of these blanks just from what we played before. Pretty safe bet that it's dimensional research, because if you're blocked from getting in, it's because of the ashtray maze. Which makes me wonder if we're ever going to get control of the ashtray. Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted, but I'm running to let you know I received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing the name of the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word, I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Oh dear. Power. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. But if you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. How's that for a sort of a semi-friendly, hey, get off your fucking ass note? Eh. Resignation letter. Blank of blank 2019, to whom it may concern, but is with great anger and regret I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's blank. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our blank, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector, lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The blank has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. This is getting more interesting as we go. Tractor supplement. Burrow Tractor AI82KE. Supplementary materials. Note, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow, William, male, Caucasian. Case summary. 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office. Also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries, head, lacerations, left ear, cheek, blunt force injuries, extremities, dislocation right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Conclusion, it is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. I know what avulsion is. That's terrible. You're getting some lag? So it looks like there might be some small amount of lag going on. If it gets worse, let me know. If it gets better, let me know. For now. I really did my way down to that one. Keystone inspection. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I am sending my report directly to you to try to keep a lid on this Grimm and Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams like you suspected. But I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grimm and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, but the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. But in the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon the place off and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenan. You let me know if the lag starts getting better or worse. It's going to be important. Needs power. Track your procedures. Container procedure. Item is not in Bureau custody. Not known. Description altered effect. A Frank Elk tractor. Olive green. Dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls. Then unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. Background. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow's farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities was intercepted by Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow, only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events is connected is currently unknown. Who wants to bet we're going to run into a tractor? Ethics investigation. The Prime Candidate Program. Ooh. Summary. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program blank by Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank paranaturally inclined blank. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human blank. The investigation team unequivocally blanked the Prime Candidate Program and recommend that it be blank immediately. I guess they didn't like what happened with Dylan. Just a lucky stab in the dark. Man, this place has a ton of stuff. French, official warning. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now, but don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate Program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Ooh, bad blood much. Much. Director investigation. Official findings R.E. blank. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, blank was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in blank witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive blank when blank with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting the issue rather than proving it. Notable blank between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the blank kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank is anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Oh dear. Trench sounds like yeah, Trench is a little bit of a bastard. But if I'm reading this right, this is right after the hiss started taking over his mind. Underhill background. Official findings reported. R.E. Dr. Raya Underhill. You remember her from The Mold? Because she's just such a... What's the word? She's so direct. Just super, super direct. Hi, baby. Hi. It's an Athena. But please don't get on the keyboard, baby. Alright. Go ahead. You can sit here. Say hello. Hello. Look at you, pretty girl. Hi, baby. She's just looking to come and hang out, I guess. That's okay. All right. Hi, baby. You gonna sit down? I see. You want some treats, baby? Ah, yes. Yes, you do. You can see your tail just kind of swish, swish. Swish, swish. Come here. Here. How about down here? Because you were in the way of my screen. Oh, don't worry. You can come back up. You can. I promise. She's like, nope, here is good. She has had no interest for hopping down. That's fine. She just wants to keep me company. She can keep me company for a while. That's cool. All right. Summary. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the Oldest House. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work at the Oldest House, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Well, guess they got a little bit more involved than was implied. That's okay. I'm not super worried about it. She's a bit of an odd duck. He's a bit of an odd duck. Oh. Let's let the odd ducks do the odd duck thing together. That is a lot of information for, like, what, 2 rooms? 4 rooms? How many rooms have we been in? Cauldron Lake update. Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, 3rd time this year. Something certainly has it out for our blank. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on blank lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them and to share their info with the investigation agents. It's only a matter of time before this blank hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report's a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I may invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Alright. Cool. Are we still having lag issues? Mild. Okay. there are some adjustments I might be able to make. Try to improve it, but I can't do it while I'm live.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
I'm just gonna borrow this power.
There. Now that gate should open.
Does anybody happen to see another glowing power core somewhere? Mild? Okay. Specimen escape assessment. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Incident A49. The summary of internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of blank agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive blank. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1, the air filters were changed. 2, an hour before the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Blank's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape. And to the Blank, investigation is ongoing. Alice Wake and an escaped specimen. Who's getting a bad feeling? Anyone? Anyone? I'm getting a really bad feeling here? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Yes, I am. But if we get into a fight, that's going to be our real lag test for sure.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
You think? Blessed organization. Paracriminal profile. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. Bad feeling was a good way to put it. Oh, yeah. This group individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any person who is believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. Well, the Blessed Pictures would be like the video camera that we went chasing after. How many times before we caught that freaking thing? Looks like we're off to the hotel.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Oh.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Darling.
Yippish.
Scratch.
Darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Okay.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Oh, man. Oh, dear. That's not good. That's not good. There's that double circle we were reading about earlier. But I don't like the way the hotel looks right now. Nope, nope. And I don't think that was Thomas Zane. I'm pretty sure that was Mr. Scratch. Oh, man. I'd be slightly worried for Taruki watching some of these scenes. By the way, that may not necessarily have been... no, you're right. It is lagging like crazy. Alright. Stand by. I'm going to make some adjustments, but like I said before, I can't make these adjustments while I'm live. So, all of you who are currently watching, the stream's going to end for a second, but don't go anywhere. Literally leave the page up, and it will start back up again, or you might have to click the link that says to watch live again. But other than that, don't go anywhere. And let me try to fix this. I think I know what the issue is. We'll go from there. Give me just a couple moments. Because it's not going to be any fun for people if it's lagging too much. And I don't want that to be... I don't want it to get in the way of things. And I could see the FPS is terrible. I'm not getting any drop frames, but I am getting some rendering issues. And I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. Alright. Don't go anywhere, chat. I will be back. Just start it back up live when I get back. I'll be be as quick as I can. Should only take me about a minute or two-ish. Won't take long either way. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's still not right, quite right. Okay. How are we looking now? Well, let's get the game started back up again. And you can tell me how it looks. I'll just run down the hall. Run back. How's that? Is that better? Is it working better? Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I made a few adjustments to some of the settings. But keep an eye on it. Please keep letting me know if you see something weird or strange. Oh, no, I don't like that sound. Okay, you know, this game has gotten up some creepy vibes before, but I'm starting to get the same kind of vibes I get when I play Phasmo, that skin creeping thing. Hey buddy, good to see you. Welcome in. Definitely feel free to lurk. Hope your D&D game was going well. Control definitely be fun when you get done with your D&D game before I am done here. Come on back, and you can check it out. Oh god, I'm getting creepy vibes. Ooh. Why is that door opening on its own? It's the dark place. It's gotta be either that or Mr. Scratch.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman, broke loose something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Hey, Snad, welcome in. Good to see you. This is getting freaky. Super freaky with Alan Wake. I'll even let you see both of the other Alan Wake one that we had.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Now, for the record, some of the jumping around in that is part of the actual thing. So there's no lag with that, but we have been having some lag issues today. Hopefully we'll get them fixed and resolved soon. Hello. Sorry I'm late. Got a lurk. Cool. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for coming in. So, oh God, yeah, this is getting... I'm already getting Alan Wake creepy vibes from this. Here's the new one we just got.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
That's not so good. So the voice actor as well sounds like Bill Paxton. It's actually the same actor who plays Dr. Darling in Control. Believe it or not, same person. But yeah. So we're in the hotel, the hotel and casino. If you can see, the casino does not look right. and lights are going out in it, and it's making creepy as heck sounds. Things that are turning on and making horrifying, terrible noises. But it is literally giving me the same heebs and jeebs that I have been getting from Alan Wake. This shouldn't really be a surprise, but this door opened entirely on its own. That light exploded as soon as I grabbed the key. The research sector is showing some serious tensions between Trench and Darling and the guy who was running the investigations department, Mr. Kirkland. Oh, while we were in here, by the way, another door opened in here, and inside was Alan Wake and somebody claiming to be Thomas Zane. I don't think it was Thomas Zane. I think it was Mr. Scratch. I don't know for sure. Let's save. Oh. Thank you for the gift subs there. Thormathy, Unicorn Zombie Gal, Royal D, Medusa, and now it's a ray gun. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate those gift subs. I really do. Thank you so much. I have ability points. I don't think I have anything that I can afford. I also think I'm holding on to points for something else. Thank you so much for those gift subs. Thank you. But yeah, definitely hang out. It's getting creepy as all get out in here. But of course, you know, this place is in the dark. But Alan Wake is part of the... Oh, Christ. I think that's an astral spike. That's not good. Thank you for doing that. Shout out, Nakami. I'm gonna go have to play with the freaking astral spike. Skit. Nope. You could just bugger right off. And we're gonna hope that one of these is actually the right way. Welcome back. Already.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Same creepy vibe I get sometimes from Phasmo and from Alan Wake. Oh god. Still trying to figure out how that astral spike managed to wander its way in here. Shooter dodge efficiency. I know the really bad part about this? I don't have a flashlight.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
I was expecting the walls to move. Shaded facet. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that was lag on my end. So I know I lagged, that's for sure. Could be my neighbor.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Confiscated motive? That's an interesting material name. Confiscated motive. So yeah, I got a little bit of a lag spike on my own with that fight, so... But let me know if you keep seeing stuff like that. You shouldn't be getting any. Hartman arrest. Offenders names Hartman, Emil. Victim names Wake, Allen. Anderson, Tor. Anderson, Odin, blank. Lane, Rudolph, DeSaul, Wendy. Emerson, Thomas, blank. Officer names Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Charges Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals. 1 count. Code 8, sanctions against an altered organization. 1 count. Code 37, obstruction of Bureau investigation. 1 count. Code 74, breaching the Ash Act. 6 counts. Additional notes: offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. The offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility and Wake possibly deceased. Ballistics. Okay. Launch ammo refund. Ammo recovery after taking launch damage. Well, let's hope I don't take a lot of launch damage. I'm lagging on my end, so there's a couple skips on my part. Shouldn't be my internet connection, though. I'm paying for gigabit. Foot gossip? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Ooh, we're gonna see some strange stuff. Service tunnel. Why am I lagging over here? That's weird. Literally can't get in. Okay. That's bizarre. Oh, man.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Aim a powerful light.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Who thinks we should be bringing along this light with us besides me? Oh, man. Oh, man. That was not a pleasant find. No, no, no. Oh, and the mold found its way down here, too. That can't be a good sign either. Yep, that's the mold. Good thing I have taken my mold pill. Because you can go into this before you finish the mold. It's probably not wise. No and no again. I bet there's a mission to kill this stuff off. I'm lagging on my end, just so you guys know. Wow! That was a huge packet loss. What the what? That's gotta be on GeForce now. So. Well, we'll just keep an eye on it and see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of things, but if it does, at least we know where it is. Well, I'm glad you're not seeing much lag. I hope it stays that way. Baby, baby, baby. Orange peel. Oh, man. I'm getting creep vibes. Let's take the light with us, because I just don't feel, you know... I think it's a good idea not to walk around with a light anymore. Oh, man. Filing and processing firebreak operations, active investigations.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Wake. Gonna need a power supply. Son of a biscuit. I know there's a way to set something down that you picked up. It's not it. Nope, that kind of worked. It's good enough for me. Eagle Limited Summary. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank. As a result of this event, the agent discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage event response. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested that an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, the response team was on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. The suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further study. That's the second freaking vehicle. I have to put stuff down. Okay.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone once seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Oh my gosh. Shadow. Summary. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of 3 known types. Type A, local manifestations of sentient blank, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting blank over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals. Human bodies blank by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are blank solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE-35, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity possesses warrants immediate exploration of offensive-defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of a blank. Ugh.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Okay. We're taking our light with us. Ooh. Let there be light. I heard that. Oh, heck with you. What the heck? When are the guys who could throw grenades learn to freaking fly? Ow. How dare you, sir? Yes, Ranger Airborne? What? What is that? Ugh. Who else is getting 2 to 3 second freezes? Summary. This subgroup of Hiss-corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate similarly to Hiss-elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution being so similar to the elevator possibly indicates the Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that environmental factors are responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector. Or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. I believe hope. Black market, illegal altered item market. Summary: a black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in Blank, Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A, there's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. B, these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. C, the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. NASA Cooperation Review. Interagency Cooperation Decision RE NASA. Summary: following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the Blackrock lining, now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of Blackrock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. But it's the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Did we launch a satellite? That's what I'm thinking. Want another light.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilize surveillance. Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go. was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Oh, damn.
Methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras...
Oh.
Individual room doors.
So sorry, dude.
Tripwire. Triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder. Results there.
Oh. Hello, Ahti. Another fine mess. Clear the mold.
The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, mold, depression. How can you tell when you are in? Helvetin home. Nykyisin saatana pääsä eroon. Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, except the old way. Like dark but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Lads in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants.
Ah,
All
more
right.
plants.
Let's go make some new friends.
Indeed. Eradicating the mold, the darkness, and waking up the plants.
Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Did I see some plants earlier to talk to? Clearly, that's not one of them. Wowie. Must not have cleared all the mold out of that hallway either. Loading bay vents and AC systems. And of course the darkness. That's it. How we looking, folks? Everything looking good? Any more unusual spikes? Let me go backwards a bit. See if I could find where that mold was. Find another light to carry around. Games like this have taught me a couple things, one of which being always look up. Alright. Maybe I did get all of it out of there. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. At some point, I know the board's going to have a conversation. I'm going to get a new gun. No idea what it does, but I am looking forward to finding out. It is. Surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expires. New gun. We got it. Confiscated motives and shaded facets. Surge. I like the idea of giving it a boosted rate of fire. Seized protection. Incoming damage after seizing an enemy. Right trigger, fire an adhesive grenade. Right trigger to detonate it. I suspect that gun's gonna take some practice. That's not going anywhere. Really? Alright, I guess there's nowhere to go but forward. Oh, shit.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Lovely. Just lovely. Look at all the little power slots. Door appearance. Ocean View Motel Observation Report. Details. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation door blank. Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, refer to AWE 35 for details, the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian in blank, contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For full transcript, refer to file blank on blank 2017. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. Conclusion: determining whether this was basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35, is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself, to confirm if any other changes occur. I suspect Alan would not be a very happy camper about that sort of thing.
Shit. Now what? What is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go! Fuck!
don't quite right. Who is that?
Son of a bitch. Oh, come on. Really? Hartman, dude, what am I supposed to do with you? Oh, hey, look! Power cores! Eh? Okay, where's the power socket? Oh, come on, really? I can't go anywhere until I take this thing out. Did I leave it by accident? Oh. Sounded like Tom Zane. Ripes. Are you serious? No, no.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Wow. Oofda. I did not like. 0 per 10. Do not recommend. No. Just no. Official findings report. R.E. Dr. Emil Hartman. Summary. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Blank, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center proved unremarkable in its methods and its purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent Blank abilities that they may possess with the aim of shaping Blank to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to blank reality through artistic medium, see file blank. The investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the Blank investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released Blank months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. Well, that was genuinely, like, not fun. Literally, the only thing that was hurting him was the light. I don't know how I feel about this.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas. Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart, and I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending my session.
I really don't understand why I'm here.
Alright, what else could we find behind these doors? Oh, that's where my power thing ended up. Good to know. Night Spring Screenplay, page 1. Note, this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all of its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script, episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host, VO. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are things you can discover in Night Springs? Interior, secret lab, night. We're in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist, I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director, it's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist, but the thing beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Ugh.
Arcade machines.
Shoom?
Shim? Shoom. Whoa. Whatever.
Well, well. This could get interesting. Crowd control deadline. The arcade machine allows Jessie to play a variety of games derived from her own mind. Seriously? When are these guys are gonna show up? Well, we're just blowing stuff up left, right, and sideways today, aren't we? Have a great day now. Give me that health. Ouch. I own you. You were mine now. Dodge one, but you're not dodging three. I'm not sure what the point of this game is. Keep going until I die? Survive a horde of hiss. Investigations arcade mode. Okay, that explains it. So I gotta basically survive a whole bunch of these things coming out. What a joy. Thank you for the health. I appreciate that. How we doing, chat? You doing good? Everything all right? Where's the next horde of hostile hiss? Love the alliteration. Seriously, where are these things hiding? Aha! Woohoo! Hello there! Wow! Whoa! Wow! Object of power much? Deadline. That one's got me just a smidge worried. Just a little bit. Eliminate 50 enemies without letting the timer run out. Every enemy killed or seized adds to the timer. I beg your freaking pardon. Oh my god. Take that back. Oh, Lord have mercy. You got to be kidding me. Success! Man. I don't know about you, that was kind of intense.
Oh. Games are so realistic these days.
Shroom 2. Shroom 2 is an alternate that will visit unique enemies just accounted for and take another trip into the Ashtray Maze. Oh, man. Former, the Anchor, Mold 1, has the feedback loop in the Ashtray Maze. Play that later. Honestly, I just went when I was in the doors, but that was really cool. Alright, elevator. Now that I've got all the lights on.
What are you doing in investigations?
Don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Good God, Langston, really?
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
I love it. All right out of Ellen Wake.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay, well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far.
The third thing.
Flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want
I don't
to
know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but When he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus.
Sure, dude. Sure. Whatever it is you're saying, man. Wow. Langston, man. Shield dodge efficiency. Clear the mold. Eliminate, burn the darkness. Nourish the plants. Shine light on the plants.
On those kinds of things, I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to.
He's just gonna talk forever, isn't he?
I have my neighbor checking on the clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name's Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has.
It's just gonna keep talking all night, isn't it?
I'm not home.
Oh my god. From Mauro AWE. Anybody else feel like we're wandering into traps? Anybody else feel like we need a flashlight, headlamp, Christmas lights that you could wrap around yourself? Anybody recognize all the descriptions of the things that Barry Wheeler did in Alan Wake? Because wow.
She has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia, she owned the place. Getting in her way, scratched.
Ow, 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 ow. Shield kills, reload efficiency, pierce food. Oh, I need a light. Is there a light? Gotta get a light. I need a light. Vigorous dodge efficiency. Not just efficiency, vigorous efficiency. Where's a light? Anybody see a handy dandy light? Yes. Come back here. You're coming with me. AWE loading bay from arrow. A. What the hell? Won't you be? Won't you be? Neighbor. Need to not be running around in the dark. Anybody remember where I set my light down? Or did I just like launch it halfway across the screen? Knowing me, I probably launched it halfway across everything. Yippee. Listen to all the screams. I figured out how to set stuff down. Though that may be obvious. I clearly need to make room for stuff. And too much crap. Arcade cabinet procedures. Shum arcade cabinets, AFI40PE. A distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Description: alternate effect. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for the game Shum, AI40AA, and Shum 2, Kulger's Revenge, AI40B. The games are manufactured by Bonko Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s, early 90s, No other Shum cabinets have been found by our investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game with logic and function. The events of their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on the users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function. Supplements. Shim Arcade Cabinets AI-40PE. Background. Both items were purchased from a classic arcade in Blank, Michigan, as part of a program to improve well-being through recreation. The program was canceled before the game machines were dispersed throughout the oldest house, but not before these altered items were discovered. Supplementary information. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact they only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together, a codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See research specialist Pope's paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigation staff insisted on keeping them, claiming that they are important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by research sector personnel to move the items there for more extensive analysis. Sure, man. You'll get him back. On the other side of never. Hi, baby. Welcome back, my little girl. Whoa, 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 whoa. You okay? I saw you bang your head there, little girl. You alright? Got yourself a little stunned? Careful, baby. I don't want you to hurt yourself. It's alright, little one. You should be good. Okay. There are way too many mods. Hello, Athena. Please do not hurt yourself. It's okay. Hi. A little better? Alright, Seon. Have a great night. Take care. Stay safe. Feel better. Get some good rest. And we will see you next time. I knew there had to be some spares around here somewhere. There is just not enough room for all of these mods. Nope, nope, and nope some more. Come along, light. Clearly not getting that one. Oh!
Shit.
I brought my light with me, right? It blew it up, didn't it? Shit. Oh, this looks familiar. boy. Power blocks. Okay, gotta find light. Willing to bet is right here. Okay. Well, that is not at all helpful. Okay, I get it. Give that back. Don't you love these puzzles? They're fun? Line up the light. One power supply up. What is up with this? A little one. Ah, there's light. Good, we're gonna need it. God. Fork. Shit.
It's too dark in here to fight this thing.
You are fucking kidding me. It's literally a race from light to light. Oh, come on. Really? I see you. Yep, the only thing that's gonna hurt him is the light. Just keep right on chuckling there, Mr. Chuckles. Dude. I do not like this Dodgems game. Not at all. Oh, hell no. Power supply. Support. Oh, seriously, where's the damn port? Okay, that's where. Honestly. Underbar.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grand. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what?
Tubes.
Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Spider time. Wow, somebody sounds excited about being cut up.
Understand?
Jelly. Jumbo. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing.
Did he just say Mitchell? You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore.
Son of a biscuit. Dodge one, be two, but there's no way in hell you're dodging three. See ya. More darkness. That really wasn't what I was trying to do. Rookie.
With an upgraded clip, this thing holds 120.
You are careening. That was such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Thank you for the resub, Taruki. Baron, good to see you. Welcome, readers. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. It's good to see everybody. We are running around through AWE, and it has been madness, utter madness. I am Ervin. If you haven't met me before, I am a variety streamer. I thoroughly enjoy playing games like Control, among other things. Yo, it's good to see you, Nakomi.
All right.
Looks like you popped back in. Don't forget to give a shout out to Baron, as well as Taruki.
Let's see. Who do we have to raid? I've been gone for 3 hours, almost, and I have to wake up and go to work in the morning and be there at 8:30 in the morning.
Is there one confiscated motive? All right. Well, anyway, if you have, hello there. Hi there. Seeing you. Never. Hammer time indeed. Down there. One second. I'm apparently having some issues getting that to work as intended. Bye. We'll be seeing you never again. Sorry about the slight delay. All right. Welcome in, Baron. Good to see you. It's gonna be a good show.
Missed. One more of those. We got.
All right.
Let's work on this thing.
It's your favorite clip ever.
Dodge the big guy while I fight the little guys. The finisher. Alright, next little guy. Miss. Oh. Damn it. Stop hitting me. No! Oh! Did I? Somebody clip that, please. Holy shit. That was amazing.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Now I've got to go through all this crap again. Alright, so we are playing Control. We're on the last one called AWE. It is based off of the video game Alan Wake. We've had some amazing moments. We've had some scary moments. We've had some... Oh. If you played Alan Wake, if you watched me play Alan Wake recently, you will have seen all of this cool stuff right now. That is right out of Alan Wake. Bugger right off. This particular area is giving me some big time Alan Wake flashbacks, where it really makes you want to feel scared of the dark. Ow. You're my friend. You're my little friend. Oh! Damn sniper. Ay, ay, ay. Hail hydrate. Stretch. Got it. Hail hydrate. Stretch time. Alrighty, let's stretch. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the redemptions. All right. Let me think. What is going to be my best weapon here? This new one, Surge, is pretty neat. Finding some other crazy things. Eradicate them all. Eliminate the darkness. Shine the light on the plants. Go find Hartman. And if you remember watching me play through Alan Wake, you know who Dr. Hartman is. Well, apparently Hartman got taken by the FBC for doing illegal things with para-utilitarians, got arrested, got interrogated by the FBC, eventually got released, got super angry at the FBC for getting in the way of his work, yeeted himself down into Cauldron Lake, got consumed by the darkness. The FBC catch him again, had lock him up in the FBC. Then the Hiss got him. But now he's this bizarre, twisted combination of a creature from the Dark Place, as well as a Hiss corrupted entity. And he is big, tall, mean, oh my god, super fast, scary, likes to laugh, and just, he doesn't chant the Hiss residents so much as he just kind of speaks it slow. Baby, baby. Orange peel. He's a creeper and a half. I am not even kidding about that. But I am going to take a very small break because Redemptions have reminded me that I should take a small, tiny restroom break. So that's where I'm headed. I'm going to the restroom. And I'll be back in a minute. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Please do stick around, and I will be back momentarily. As soon as I can stop swinging my mouse around all over the place. Be right back. Alright, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can try to get through this fight one more time, huh? Now, this grenade launching one's really not that bad. I'm really looking forward to bumping it up and putting some more stuff into it, though. Ah, son of a bitch. God dang it. Oh, I'm gonna die here again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew it the very second I got trapped in that corner. Ugh. Alright. Anybody got any questions, comments, concerns about the game? Not where I'm at. Things with the glowing in red, those are the hiss. Oh, that's just not killing me fast enough, is it? Well, this time running to the other end was the smart move. Hello there, annoying thing. Part 2. Ooh. Oh, hell with you. Watch this. Let's just throw a forklift at him. See if they can dodge all that. Ow! Dude. You're my friend. You're my little friend. Ow! Jeez. Collect some health and not die. Alright, I still need a light. There it goes. Burn away that darkness. Survive! Yes! Oh, lovely twisted corridor. Hey, hidden location. I like finding hidden stuff. Seize reload efficiency. Critical dodge efficiency. Makes dodge more efficient at low health. I need the space. I need a light. Take that. Yeah. And more dark. Whoa. There he is. That would be the big, nasty, ugly guy that's been chasing after us. Oh, good. I'm glad your remote got...
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption. Blake did call him the third thing.
Yeah, he surely did.
Okay. I'm just...
Oh god, Langston. I'm loving Langston. As usual.
Okay. I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Always. Never. Always. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange.
I love Langston.
Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Langston, my man. Good job. C's reload efficiency. Right then.
Going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Never.
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they
Turn
were
to
evil.
sender.
Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Shaded Hartman. Dr. Emil Hartman shaded. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A010, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a blank of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This blank also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains blank to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Link Lodge replica, built for the Bright Falls AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger new behavior. This experiment has yielded no results thus far. I know it's Bright Falls. I know it for a fact. Chain letter. Move this letter along before it gets you. Oh no, the Spooky Man letter has found you. The Spooky Man curse is coming to you. To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to people. But if you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you will be. Sally in Houston did not send the letter because the spooky man ate her cat. Terrence at Greenstone did not send the letter because the spooky man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters. 30 letters in total so far. But look at her now. She owns 3 cars. She has all of her fingers. She speaks Italian. You need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the spooky man come. He'll take your cat. Go find your stamps. Hurry. Man, who remembers chain letters? Seriously, who remembers chain letters? Or is that just like a not your generation thing? What's this?
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Oh my god, we got a ranger to come with us. Come along, light. Great. Just great. Oh god. Oh. All right. Wow! Whoa! 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 Ow! Freaking flying rangers. Oh my god. Well, there were chain emails. That's one thing that they kind of evolved into. But I remember like getting an actual chain letter, and I was like, wasted a stamp on this.
Director Faden here. I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
Reinforcements are here.
Good. Come on.
Weapons free.
Ow. Oh my god, they killed me and my ranger. Sheesh. Those things are no fun, man. Flying rangers, they suck. Of course, I keep forgetting I could do things, you know, like maybe shield.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Advance!
Oh, I heard that. There ain't done yet. friends are out to kill you. Not before I kill them first. Hi there. I grabbed his corpse. That's awesome.
We're
And
in this together.
my ranger survived. Hey. Even better still. Yes. Too much dark. Too much dark. Too much dark. I cleared enough Alan away because you don't want to run around in the dark. Ooh. That looks like a long ass fall. Light or not. Loading bay vents. Oh look, it's the mold. I'm immune to it. I also like the fact that Audie sent me these missions to blow up the mold telepathically while he was on vacation. Mold is the sort of thing that reminds you, by the way, look up. Ugh. Stuff is scary as hell. All right, that's done. Ugh. I do not like the mold. Kind of surprised at is it didn't have me going after mold thing. Process. I also gotta go find some plants to go shine a light on. Sorry. Corpse cannon, indeed. Total agreement, but I don't know why you got an ad. I'm sorry about that. But, I could look into it. Shit. No. You burned out on me, didn't you? You did. Son of a gun. Oh, no. Oh. I think I better just spin the call button. Let's hope. Oh, look, it's Hartman. Leads to a lunar lander. Just you watch. From Morrow AW. Mother. Orc. Well, it set that free. How much trouble am I in the dark? Too much. I gotta go figure out where that light thing goes. That goes. Stay in the light. Anybody see this power slot for this thing yet? Great, just great. Oh man, I do not like this place at all. Darkness covered spots. Don't you love the way he chuckles and laughs at you? That's a bad idea. That's just a really bad idea. Really bad. Stay with the light. hold of me. Son of a bitch. Holy crap. That did not go well. No. Oh my god. Bad, really bad. Son of a gun. Hiss throw. Oh my god, that was just, whoa. Ooh, boy. Oh man.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Doesn't he look just so nifty? I have no idea where the power thing went. Son of a bitch. Kidding me, right?
Killed everyone he could.
Well, it's a start. Better start to the one that I had. Boom. Wow.
One less place for him to hide.
Gerbil took the top head. Oh, look, it's a light. With me.
All right, Ati. Was this what you had in mind?
There's gotta be one more in here. Somewhere in the darkness. Yes. Eagle Limited and the utility quarter. Wow, wow, wow. Grab with it. We're back here.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since
Oh,
I got
Langston.
put in charge of the Panopticon, people
Oh,
treat me
Langston,
different,
Langston.
like crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very active mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own.
Oh, shit! The hell hell are you doing outside the damn Foundation? Whoa! Whoa! What's with the fork and laser? Ow. Bugger right on off. Got me there. Oh, lovely. They can throw their frickin' axes at me. Oh my god. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duties because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? What do I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, but I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, you know just as much as us, just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have them dead to rights. You need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. I see somebody who wants to get fired. Clearly. From Auros, AWE 7. Event summary. A paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point on their voyage to Fromoro Highlands of the Moon. Event response. 32 hours after the return of the Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Blank, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note, an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. Blank called to clarify the matter, though tensions remained high. Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. Great. 1 more thing of mold, 2 more things of darkness, all of the plants. Where did my guess it got blown to smithereens. Nope. Give me my light. Hey, it's the copy machine.
This certainly feels familiar.
Anybody else feel like we're going to be wandering off into dead letters?
There you go.
Look at
Doesn't
that.
that feel better?
Hey, I knew I could find one of the plants. There's darkness in this corner. Just look for lumps of dark. Actually find stuff. At least some of the time. Only to give me flashlights. These aren't flashlights in the most traditional sense, but light all the same.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
Abandoned offices. I knew I was going to end up all the way back here.
That's one cent.
Seriously? I used the tubes to send out mail. That's cute. That's what I brought back. Oh shit. And the fucking laser gang. Oh, welcome home. There's gotta be a way in here that I just haven't figured out yet. Excellent. Hidden location discovered. Gosh. Gosh. It's flashlight, but I'm never going to pick it up. I don't suppose anybody happened to see another plant in the area, did they? All of this complete and utter destruction. Look, it's a shelter. Where I have get it. Not to worry, we're not going back across the map. Oh wait, I have enough to... Yes! Oh, don't get up any higher yet. I'll take that second slot. Thank you very, very much. Last radius spike? Yes, thank you very much. I think I'll take that. Let's see. Destinations. Another fine mess. Burn the dark. Shine light on the plants. Operations corridor. Abandoned offices. AWE loading bay. But I still can't pick you up. Launch speed boost. Interesting. plants somewhere around here. One more plant. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding, Mr. Plant? You gotta be around here somewhere. Oh. Boo. I've got to go find another light. Alright, let's see if I could find that last one real quick, and then we'll probably call it here. Plus, we've been at it now for 4 hours, and we're not... I don't really know exactly how far we are in this. Work. Oh, hell. Ow. Oh, hi there. Yes. try again to find that last plant. Invisible wall. Thank you. Are you? Are you? Or they send another big batch of people on me. Where in the world is this last plant? Anybody seen a plant around that I've just missed? We know it's sitting in the dark. Yeah, where is this last one? Now you want to come find me? Notice you're running off. See you. We'll get it next time. Forget it. We're just going to get it next time. All right. This has been a fun night. I've had a lot of fun tonight. I've enjoyed coming back to this game quite a bit. Yes, I have. But it is definitely time to move ourselves on to somebody else. Who shall we run to? Who is on? Well, we've got a couple of different options. We've got Mrs. Third Time's the Charm. We've got Graham Tams, Slow Guy. Is there anybody in particular people want me to go jumping over to? Alright, Slow Guy or Graham? Okay, sure. Which one would you prefer, Slow Guy or Graham? Oh, that's where we'll go. Or shall we play flip a coin? Slow? Alright, we'll go with the slow. Slow Guy it is. Slow Guy, currently doing Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Not sure which one, but it's one of the two. Either way, we're going to go say hello to him. If you have not hit the follow button down below, please hit the follow button. If you like everything and you want to see me more often, you want to support me a little bit more, feel free to buy me a coffee or subscribe to the channel. You could also hit the donate button if you prefer. Feel free to follow me on my Discord, my Twitter, of course here on Twitch with that follow button. I do appreciate you all for coming and hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great getting back to Control, the game that we know and love so well. But let's go ahead and get started and go send ourselves off to Slow Guy. Should be fun. Alright. And I do want to thank everybody once again. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great night. We'll see you probably Wednesday. Till then, have a great night.